Everybody, it's Janine over at Slow Happy Vintage, and I seriously feel like a rock star with this microphone. But anyway, we are here to tackle bag number 3 out of 7. These are 5-pound bags of jewelry that I found on Facebook Marketplace. The gal selling them looks like she had bought lots of Goodwill Blue Boxes or possibly things from eBay, large lots, and she went through and she picked out some of the things that she wanted, and she sold the rest of the bags, and I bought them. So I have 35 pounds of jewelry to go through. People look for different things when they're sorting through jewelry, so I'm probably not going to find any gold or silver, but so far in this lot I have found some pretty spectacular pieces, some Bakelite, some nice costume wearable pieces. So what I'm going to be doing is lotting them together in curated lots, like themed lots, boho, western, that kind of thing, and selling them. I don't know if I will sell them on eBay or through this YouTube channel or somewhere else. Let's get to this big bag and see what we can find. So if you've tuned in before, you know that I have various boxes the way that I sort. We'll just work through those when we start to fill them up. So let's get some of this stuff out. Ooh, another lipstick red, beautiful necklace. That would be a beautiful lot. So we'll put that in the bin marked perfect for lots. And we have another beaded necklace. Now, there are a lot of beaded necklaces, and I feel like I'm going to be lotting them all together and selling them as one big lot. They're older and they're kind of too nice to put in the craft or repurpose box, so I'm going to stick those in lots. We have watches. This is a Panther watch. I have a separate box for watches. I don't deal with watches, so I'm just going to lot them all together and sell them. All right, I deal mainly with vintage and antique jewelry, so this modern stuff is fairly new to me. I'm not very aware of a lot of the modern brands, so I'm learning them as I go. And this necklace is all intact. Bib necklace, little faceted white beads, very cute for a lot. Ooh, what do we have here? This is a lovely wooden, looks like hand-carved little African animals on it. I don't know what this is. This looks like it might be bone. I'm not sure about that, but that will go in a great tribal lot. What do we have here? We have an older spring ring. We've got some, this almost looks like, I don't know what they call it. It's that Italian, where they put the oil and the paint and then they swirl things up and it gets that pattern on it. I can't remember what it's called, but those are beautiful little beads and a beautiful necklace. So we'll put that in lots. This is what I mean. Okay, so these have already been searched through and still there are so many fabulous things in it. This is a heavy glass beaded necklace with a more modern clasp. It's got a lobster claw clasp. It's got a little butterfly pendant at the bottom. So far, so good. Everything is saleable. All right, we have some pearls. They are knotted. It's on a barrel clasp. Actually, no, they're not knotted. They do not feel to be real pearls, but nice for a romantic lot. Oh, what do we have here? So this looks to be acrylic. It's got this funny, looks like a Muppet. Oh, it's got little bicone plastic beads, looks like fused plastic beads on this kind of spidery looking dangle, and then faceted beads on the end with a fold over clasp. So this is an older piece, but look how fun that is. All right, so far everything's going in the perfect for lots. This is fantastic. All right, here we have older spring ring. It's supposed to be all gold tones, so this is showing a little bit more wear than I would care for, so it's going to go in the craft lot. Craft repurpose. All right, we've got some puka shells. That would go in a surfer or ocean themed lot, so we will put that there. Ooh, who are you? You look like you're supposed to have a stone or something in there. It's like a child's bracelet. It's a mechanical stretch bracelet. I'm going to have to, oh, it is signed. What is it signed? It's signed Japan. So that's an older piece. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research on that and see what's supposed to be in there. Dig through some more things. Okay, what do we have here? Very interesting bangle, thick, looks like acrylic. I am not sure what that is. It almost looks like an amber inlay, but I couldn't imagine that they would put amber inlay on there. And I'm going to have to, do I want to do research on that? Probably not, but it's very wearable, very cute. So we'll put that in lots. What do we have? We have lobster clasp, nice condition chain with an acrylic heart dangle, and then there's this little side dangle which is kind of worn. I think I'd actually prefer to take this off and just sell it with the single heart. I think that would be much more attractive. So also excellent condition, cute, stick it in lots. All right, we have something that's marked. It is marked Talbot. It's in very, very nice condition. It looks older, does have a lobster clasp, so I'm thinking probably 90s. Nice chain necklace, can go in lots. We have a skateboard clock. That's cute, but we're gonna put it in watches. This is a stretch wooden bracelet with a very fun clasp. I like that. That would be in a great, that would go great in a boho or tribal lot. Really fun. And we have another watch, a Christie watch. That'll just go in watches. And yet another watch. Boy, these take up a lot of, this one's heavy. A unlisted watch. Don't know what that is. Kenneth Cole production. We'll stick that in watches. More of these kind of flattened vintage bead necklaces. This one's a pretty color. It's kind of like a teal blue. Put that in lots. And ooh, what are you? How boho can you get here? This is really lovely. Look at the colors on these beads. I'm not sure what those beads are made out of. They're cold. Are they glass? Yeah, I think they're glass. So this is a multi-strand, very colorful, fun necklace. When I'm done going through these, what I do at the end of the videos is I will put them on our display, because I'm kind of running through them fast right here, but I like to put them on the display at the end to show you what they look like on like a display neck. Okay, we have just a little cross. It looks like it's supposed to have something in here. I'm going to put that in craft. And here we have a barrel clasp. This is signed B-E-G. Oh, this looks like it's just a charm that was stuck on there. So I'll probably put the tiger charm in craft. Well, I don't know what to do with this one. You know, maybe I'm just going to keep the chain. I have lots of pendants that need chains that would be better than that tiger pendant. So we will put it in my little craft lot over there. This is, oh, another barrel clasp. Looks like little hematite beads, some moon glow, little green beads. Oh, that's really cute. That will go in a lot. It's a little heart-shaped Lenox dove brooch. That's kind of cute. Feel free to comment on how I can make these videos better, whether it's sound or lighting, or I see I have a lot of shadows in here. I'm not sure if that's a problem or not. Ooh. Oh, you're missing a bunch of things. But you know what? I can probably, is it worth it? Probably not worth pulling that off. That's just going to go in craft. This is kind of a fun thing. I'm not sure. It's a little bright for a tribal lot, but it would be probably good in a boho lot. We'll stick that in there. And this one too. This is kind of a fun zebra striped-ish thing. Put that in there. And another giant watch. So we'll put that in watches. And, oh, is this a Fitbit thing? Is it marked? Oh, it is a Fitbit. That's an old Fitbit. I found another old Fitbit in one of the other bags. So I'm gonna research this a little bit. Put that in maybe. Oh, this is sweet. This is an old enamel hand-painted cuff bracelet. It's pretty small. Look how sweet that is. I might want to research that a little bit more. So all of the earrings I'm going to hold aside like this. These earrings I actually did find a match. In the other two boxes or bags, I didn't find matches. So I'm holding all the earrings aside. So when I'm done with a full 35 pounds, I'm going to try to match up the earrings. But look, these guys match and they're pretty cute. They're little etched gold tone hoops. So I'll put that in perfect for lot. These need to be fixed and they are worth fixing. They're wooden and stick those in worth fixing. What's this? Belt buckle, part of a belt buckle. Stick that in craft. Ooh, we have a hand, I don't know if that's handmade or not, but this is like a polished abalone shell. So that's a fun piece. I like that. Put that in lots. Now, some of the things that I put in the lots, I may pull out later and try to sell on their own if I get a wild hair to do so. Sometimes it's just not worth doing. Let's see if we can untangle some of this. We have some lips with a rhinestone. So we'll put that in craft because I'm not sure what it is. We have a JJ quartz watch with no band. That goes into watches. Oh, we might have a tangled mess in here. What do we have here? We have a faux pearl necklace that's older. It has just a hook clasp, probably Japan. Yeah, it's marked Japan. And it's missing some strands. But you know what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to leave the pearls in craft, but I'm going to take this clasp and I'm going to use it because I have a couple of necklaces that do need a new hook clasp. So this is another thing I like to do with these lots is find repair pieces for some other jewelry that I have. I think I mentioned before I collect mainly vintage and antique jewelry, and that is one of my main goals in going through these lots is finding repairs. There is one of those illusion necklaces I think in here that's tangling this entire thing up. So we're going to see what we can pull out, and then I'm probably going to turn the camera off and try to untangle this mess. So here's a shell stretchy bracelet, be perfect for like a surfer beachy lot. And you know, a couple of times I have found dog collars in these things and various bizarre things. This looks like it is a wrap bracelet. Come on, stop twisting. So it would go, probably one more twist, but it would go like that. And it's got a nice little chain, kind of a rose gold chain going through it. That's actually pretty attractive. And it's in very good condition. Looks like a leather backing on it. No marks. Yeah, that's nice. Put that in lots. Oh, we have mother of pearl. This looks like a necklace, a more modern necklace with a lobster clasp, but it's also on a leather cord. It has a knot in it. Maybe that knot's supposed to be there. Yeah, the knots look like they're supposed to be there because they're equal on each side. All right, that's pretty. I like that. I have sold quite a bit of mother of pearl. We'll put that in lots. Now, I can't wait to start working on the lots. Ooh, this is like string. That's kind of cool. I hope we have another one of these. This looks like a Southwestern style with some hematite. Could be some onyx. These look just like plastic, but that's nice. That's pretty. It had an older clasp on it too. Okay, another watch. Another Kenneth Cole watch. And another watch. These are stones, little gray stones. It is a stretchy bracelet. I'm not really fond of stretchy bracelets, but when they have stones and the stretch is really good on them, I will go ahead and keep them and put them in a lot. And we have a couple of things all tangled up in this earring. All right, what's this little pink velvet thing? Is that a choker? What are you stuck on? Or is it a bracelet? It's got a little foiled, opalescent, glittery pink stone in there. Or actually, it's not a stone. It just looks like acrylic. I think it's a choker, and that's actually kind of cute. All right. We have some good things in here. In the comments, let me know what you think so far. What do we have? What is this, a keychain? Oh gosh, this thing is going to drive me crazy. I might have to cut my way through. Look at that. This is worse than Christmas tree lights at Christmas time. Let's kind of shake it, see if things fall out. Oh, what do we have? We have a terrier. I love my Scottish Terrier. Rockcliffe Pewter 1982 keychain. I like that. 1982 qualifies it as being vintage in my book, so we're gonna put that in a maybe. I am a dog lover. I love to sell dog and horse jewelry. I have miniature horses and border collies, and if you want to know or see more of them, I'd be happy to show more of them in my videos. Okay, this is a golf, what is it, Reed and Barton? So I'm gonna turn the camera off after I get these little bangles out. Ooh, this one's pretty. It's missing a rhinestone, but I can put that rhinestone. I'm missing two rhinestones. I could 3. I can. Is it worth fixing? I don't know. It's in pretty good condition, and it wouldn't take long to stick some more rhinestones in there. So I'm going to stick it in worth fixing for now, and we'll see. These are going to go in craft. Here's another bangle that's going in craft. Now, one of my viewers suggested making a lot of bangles, that people actually do like bangles, so maybe I'll do that too. What do you do with bangles? I don't know. This is a fun little gold tone bracelet with a leather cord. Yeah, I'll put that in lots. And as always, I'm asking for suggestions on what kind of lots you would like to see. I've gotten some pretty good suggestions so far. And also the size of a lot. Would like 3 necklaces, a pair of earrings, and a bracelet? Would that be a good lot? Okay, turning the camera off, and I will come back with what this all sorted out to be. I'm going to pop back on here while untangling because I know some people actually enjoy the untangling process. We can talk jewelry while I untangle. I have been a lover of jewelry for a long time, but I never really got into reselling it until about a year or so ago. I inherited a bunch of jewelry from some relatives. Actually, that started quite a long time ago, but I just kind of put them in a box and tucked them away. And then finally I started thinking, you know what, I want to learn more about this stuff. So I started delving into the history and the styles and the makers, and I just find it really fascinating. So I started collecting. I've got a nice collection of Edwardian jewelry and Czech glass jewelry and some more modern stuff. This is, it's a cloisonné unicorn, but I'm not quite sure. Unicorn's upside down. I'm not quite sure what the deal is with this. Is it worth repairing? Probably. It's a very cute little cloisonné. I don't know if you can see that up close, but it's a cute little. Oh, my fingers are getting kind of gross. Every time you go through these lots, your fingers get a little dirty. So I'm going to stick that in worth fixing. And so far, this is still a jumbled mess. I'm going to try to get a couple more things out of it. But I did find some silver. This is this little sterling. It says sterling on it. It's kind of misshapen. It's a bangle. I'm not quite sure what to do with sterling. I don't know who melts it or who buys sterling, and I never trust something that's stamped to be true. So we're going to test this. So I have a little box over that says need to test. Throw that in that box. I'm actually going to test this one too. I don't think it's marked, but when you handle a lot of jewelry, sometimes you can just kind of feel like, that might be silver. So I'm going to test that one. I'm going to shake out some more things and see if we can... Oh, things are dropping out. Sometimes if you give it a good shake. Another earring popped out. All right, I got this big tangled mess untangled, and I've separated into a bunch of piles. Where do I start? I'm a little bit more hopeful with this lot because all of these over here, actually I don't know that you can see, but I've got a bunch of earrings that are matched up. Some of them are pretty simple. Some of them are fitting in within the styles of the things that I want to make lots out of. Look at those. Those are pretty. So all of these are all matched up. We do have some name brands. We've got Park Lane, and there's these are Trifari. They're newer Trifari, but they're still Trifari. And then we've got some nice boho wooden ones, and then some just basic cute earrings like these, very romantic. I'm going to put all of the matched earrings in a bag and stick it in the lot. I remember seeing this one in another bag, and I remember seeing this one in another bag and this one in another bag. So I am hopeful to match those up. Now all of the hoops I have together, I'm going to stick those in a bag too, so that when I go to match up hoops, it'll be a little bit easier. I did put a magnet to all of these. They are all magnetized, so that means there's no gold or silver in there. These are the earrings I've been collecting from the other bags, and so we're going to just keep adding to the pile, and at the very end we'll try to get them all matched up. I don't have huge hopes for that, but hey, we'll give it a try. And then we had this giant tangle of illusion necklace that I don't even want to deal with. I might just stick that in a bag, and if somebody wants it, if you buy something else, I'm just going to include it. Like if you're buying a craft lot, I will just throw it in, because there are some fun beads in there, but I just don't want to deal with that. Okay, and the rest of the things we found. This is just a little choker necklace. I think I'm just going to stick it in craft. And here is a older plastic beaded necklace. It's nothing exciting, so, and it's got some wear on the bead, so that's going to go in craft. And then this necklace, it's a leaf pattern necklace. Looks like it's missing rhinestones here or something. That's a very easy fix, and it could be a really cute necklace. So I think I'm going to stick that in worth fixing. I can fix that pretty quickly. And we have, I am not sure what this is. It's going to go in craft. This is a silver tone chain, slightly magnetic, so it's most likely not silver, but it's a very nice chain. I've got pendants that can go on that, so I'm going to hang on to that one. Then we have, these look like real freshwater pearls right here. I like that. That can go in a lot. And we have a gold tone arrow on a long chain. That would be in a nice western lot. It looks like it's supposed to have a dangle of something, like maybe some turquoise or something down here, or a feather. So I'm going to put that in worth fixing. And then this is a vintage piece. I have one of these myself. I believe it's Avon. It's not marked though, and it's one of those slide kind of bolo style necklaces where you can slide it up, slide the the dangles up and down. That could go in a vintage lot. And this stuff, I believe, is all just craft. We've got a keychain with a frog with googly eyes, craft, an old key, necklace that has some wear, but it's not very nice quality. And we have, this is actually a decent little chain. It had this wishbone on it, but the wishbone has lots of wear on it, so that's going to go in craft. And then this is a little monogrammed pendant. Looks like NBE. Doesn't look like it's gold, so I'm going to stick that in craft. And this is going to go in my chain. Many of you know that when we test for silver, we use 14 karat gold acid. And for some reason, 14 karat gold acid will turn the scratching of the item bright blue. I don't think this is silver, but we're going to test it anyway. Yeah, it's even kind of showing copper on there. So this is the bangle. Got to be careful with these acids. They can do a lot of damage. And as you can see, if you can see it, the bangle is showing bright blue. So that is sterling silver. And on the little necklace, the acid completely ate up the scratch, so that is not. And while I'm here, these are such an easy fix. I'm just going to do them really quickly. I use Gorilla Glue gel and a toothpick to fix stones and plastic. Stick this back on. Hopefully I don't glue my fingers together. That has not happened to me before, but I have heard other people doing that. This glue is really strong. I like this Gorilla Glue gel, Super Glue Gorilla Gel. Not the regular Gorilla Glue, but this stuff works great. It doesn't glue as fast as a lot of the other glues, so you have a chance to reposition things if you don't get them on completely straight. But there, they're back in business now. How did you like this lot? I think it had a lot of great things in it. I don't know if you noticed the last photo, what I did to the little yellow heart. It had that weird, funny, long charm on it, and I had this little cloisonne flower charm, and I altered it to make it a little bit more cute. I hope you enjoyed going through the third bag. I have 4 more to go. In the pictures at the end, I did not put the earrings out. That's a lot of work to put the earrings out for those pictures. So just know that I do have earrings and I'm going to be putting lots together. If you saw something in this video that you would like just singularly, please email me at slowhappyvintage@aol.com. And if you want to purchase it, I can give you a price. Prices are going to be pretty reasonable. I'm just happy to share jewelry with people. So I do need to make a little bit of a profit so I can keep doing this. But yeah, these are all great pieces, so I'm thrilled with these bags. Anyway, if you have not done so already, go ahead and hit the notifications if you want to be notified when I send out another video. Hit the like button, that always helps, and subscribe to the channel. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Can I keep them all? I don't think I can keep them all. Not quite sure how to get this thing in the right place.